Okay, it looks like we're gonna get another patch. This has been announced 2 days ago by the actual Pokemon company themselves, and it states the following: a new patch for Scarlet and Violet has been announced for late April. Among other things, allows players who caught an egg instead of walking Wake Iron Leaves to catch them again in a new run of the raid event. So apparently, whatever glitch is going on in these games, not surprising it's happening in these games per se. People were able to catch an egg. It kind of is similar to the god egg, but the egg you obviously you cannot hatch them. And this egg, instead of in Sword and Shield, it does really nothing, which means people were unable to get another Walking Wake or Iron Leaves raid in their own games. Therefore, it causes a lot of problems. There's another issue going on in regards to these games. Apparently, there's a save data glitch. People have been reporting about this for a couple days now. I guess a lot of people's save files are being corrupted through whatever glitch is being exploited. I'm not really sure if it's an actual glitch exploit. Obviously, people on Reddit are just literally overblowing everything. They always do. Not surprised. So we're expecting this patch to be in April. That is also on top of the massive fix patch that this game is going to receive in spring 2023 in conjunction with the release of Pokemon Home. I'm expecting if Pokemon Home compatibility for Scarlet and Violet indeed gets opened up for these games, then I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot of performance or technical fixes in that massive list of fixes and patches that they're going to release once that happens. So, honestly, I'm not really surprised. I mean, these games, you guys have played them. Yes, these games, they are very entertaining. Obviously, that's very subjective depending on who you talk to. But yeah, I said this in the beginning and I'm going to say it again. Oh, good lord. Please fix these games, Game Freak. I mean, my biggest gripe when it comes to this kind of stuff is why is it taking you guys all the way till April in order to patch something up, especially something that has to do with save data glitches and potential file corruptions? Like, if that's a pretty pressing issue, why is it taking you a month after the fact? I don't know. This is kind of like another, public relations 101 lesson. If there's a problem, if there's something you need to address, it's better to address it soon rather than waiting it for a couple weeks because you never know how many people are affected. I'm glad that they're aware of certain problems with the game, but it feels like the response in this generation of games seems very lethargic. It seems unresponsive at certain times. Like the games are not in a good state from a visual perspective. I think that's 100% across the board. Like there's nobody on planet Earth playing these games right now and saying, "Oh wow, this game looks pretty cool. This game looks flawless." No one's saying that. And I'm pretty sure it's the people that like to suck on Nintendo for a long ass time, Nintendo or Game Freak. Technically, it's not Nintendo's fault because Game Freak and the Pokemon company themselves own these games. Nintendo are just the switches in comparison to the Pokemon world. I just have nothing to say because to be honest with you, I don't really play these games often anymore. If I want to hop on these games, I'm only doing it for Wi-Fi battles and giveaways, which by the way, you should check them out. Shameless promotion. I just kind of don't think that if you're going to address these issues, like at least do them ASAP if you know it's a problem. Save file corruption isn't something new. We've seen this in Sword and Shield before. Heck, we've seen them in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. We've seen them in previous games. Me personally, I've never been affected by something like this. And even in the slight chance that it happens to me, I do have backup save files via PKHex and Edison, which is, an editing tool that allows you to save files. I just feel like, come on, let's fix these problems now. Why wait? I mean, the response time is just so weird. I just don't get it. every now and then when I'm playing Wi-Fi or I'm doing a trade throughout giveaway, and you guys have seen it too, I'm gonna get a communication error. Even though my internet is completely fine, my trading partner's internet is completely fine. Sometimes the communication drops, and I go back onto the Poke Portal menu, and it still says I'm online. I don't know what's going on. These games need to get fixed completely. Not as an overhaul per se, but they definitely need to put more emphasis on fixing the problem now rather than leaving it later. Now, we still haven't gotten that massive list of fixes that they're going to do in that patch that's getting dropped. Who knows when? But I feel like these games should have been patched. To me personally, they have been patched the moment they got released, but they should have gone patched for the performance issues December, January. Why are we waiting months after the games drop in order to address those issues? I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, at this point, at at what circumstance is it going to take for them to realize that quality matters? And I always said this, how on earth did these games pass QA/QC? Like I said, they're fun games, and I've always criticized Pokemon since Generation 6. But come on, you are a multi-billion-dollar company. I know Game Freak staffing has been questionable over the years, but let's do the right thing. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys encountered any issues with these games yet? And if so, let me know in the comment section down below. It's your boy Franklin, signing out. Peace.